y'all. I'm back. I'm doing a lot better. This time I'm going to talk about, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about this time. I'm recovering from 2 seizures. I think I might actually talk about that today. I don't know how many of you know the saying, you've met one person with autism, you've met one person with autism. Well, it's sort of the same thing with epilepsy. Yes, the criterias are pretty much the same. They're grand mal and petit mal, but how that person has that seizure or how they're coming out of that seizure is different for each person. For me, I've gone from petit mal of just when I was a 3-year-old or 3-year-old, spacing out and foaming at the mouth and my parents not knowing what was going on, to having auras and then grand mals. And then when I graduated in 2006 from high school, at that project graduation, had 2 seizures, had my regular grand mal, then went into a drop seizure a couple hours later, and then have been having drop seizures. Then I would be aware of what was going on. I would sometimes be able to talk with people and tell them, no, don't do this. To drop seizures where I was able to know what was going on, but I wasn't able to communicate. And then I went to, as my mom called it, psychotic state, which is where we are now, is where I'm completely, I don't even know I'm having the seizure. I don't know that the psychotic state's going on. Before, I was able, like when the psychotic state was going on, I could hear my mom, I could hear people, I could see, I knew I was trying to communicate. Now, I don't know that's happening. So that brings me to last month, April the 28th, when I was in the hospital recovering from the seizure at my house. They transferred me up to the hospital, and then I was recovering there, and then went into another one, and I came out of it and I was being restrained. And for me, that is very triggering and uncomfortable, that the only thing I can remember is coming from this blackness and all of a sudden seeing a bunch of people holding me down, not knowing what's going on, what happened, and still till this day don't know. And it's been a couple of weeks. And I've also been told that my speech and stuff is not coming back as quickly as it has. Like I'm stuttering a lot more. Retrieval is difficult, which I have noticed. Like my mom even said that my face shapes for making words is difficult. Like I'm noticing a lot of this. But going back to what I was saying about the hospital, it's very unnerving when you're not able to speak for yourself and you're relying on other people to speak for you, and they don't speak, and the doctors in the hospital don't look at your file and don't make the best decision for you. They just go on what they think is supposed to be done because it's criteria of what's supposed to be done. Like, I was given Ativan. I don't usually get given seizure medication, or I take that back. I do take seizure medication. I'm on 2 seizure medication and a PRN, but I'm not on a emergency seizure medication if I'm in a seizure. And for somebody to make that decision and thinking that that's okay is really not okay with me. Like, I'm I'm a client in a mental health, part of mental health. And I was with those people, and those people decided to make this decision for me and then didn't let my mom know who's my guardian. That's not okay. And then once I was coherent enough, they didn't tell me. Nobody has told me what happened. That is not okay, because I feel now that I'm blacking out that I could be taken advantage of, and I'm very vulnerable, and that doesn't feel good, being a person with many challenges and disabilities, that I could be walking along and thinking I'm fine, and then all of a sudden collapse and start having a seizure, and somebody could just do whatever the hell they want with me, and I don't know if anyone would stop them, and then I wouldn't know what happened to me. So if you have any comments, please leave them. If you have any stories about anything or any topics you think I should hit on, please let me know. Ta-ta for now. Hope you have a wonderful week. Bye. Oh, and my adorable Lil Alexander. It will be 3 years on the 17th that we've been together. Bye.